Hi, it's an Excel tutorial of how to develop a dashboard, and this very one you guys are looking at is to do with the population of West Africa and their GDP there. So now let me show you guys how this works. You can always navigate to whatever country you want to navigate to. Like we have Sierra Leone there showing the population and GDP. Okay, then let's go to the next country, that's Togo. Then we can also go back, and that's Nigeria. Nigeria happens to be 170 something million. I believe that figure is wrong, it's more than that. And this is the GDP for 2017. That is wrong as well. If you want to find out more information about that, you can always research it. All I'm concerned with is just developing the dashboard. So that is how the dashboard works, and here we can see each of those countries and their population. You can see the chart showing their population. One other thing that we can do is, let's take a very good example. Look at Benin. Okay, let's look at Benin, and if we want to increase, let's say we want to increase the population of Benin, let's come right there and see Benin, and there's somewhere, there we go. And let's come to a chart where you guys can see it properly. So look at this very chart. What I'm going to do is I'm going to increase the population of this country. Let's say the country is about 99 million plus, and all we just need to do is click on this update. But take a look at it, look at the chart. Once I click on that, you see that okay, it's gone to almost 100 million. Okay, that is what this dashboard is all about. And here you will also see the GDP for each of those countries and the GDP here as well. So what I'm going to do now is to take you guys straight into Excel development environment, and I'll show you guys how to put all of these together, how to use the map chart, how to use the various chart, and how to just put everything together the way it is here. So let's do that now, guys. Okay, welcome back, guys. To start with, you guys will need a data similar to this, depend on whatever you want to use, but I have this West African population and their revenue data. You can always find something like this online. So the first thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to select this country and the population, and I want to create a map. So let's come into insert, select that, and right here that is map chart. So I'm going to insert my map chart and just click on that, and right there, look at it, right away it's just giving me the map of Africa. Okay, and guess what, you can even narrow it down. So if you want to narrow it down, all you just need to do is double click on this map, and you can come where we have map area, the map area, only regions with data. Just click on that, and that should take you straight to just the regional area of West Africa. Okay, and whatever you want to do, okay, if you want the population shown, you can come right here, best fit only, and there see the names, and here show all. Okay, there, that is the map. And one other thing that you can do with this very map, because I didn't want mine to have a background, you can always get rid of the background. Where we have fill, just say no fill and get rid of the background. There, that is one part of it. The next thing is, let's create some charts. So still with the country and population, select that. So let's come straight to insert, and right there I need, maybe we should go for a bar chart or this cluster chart, 3D cluster chart. Okay, that looks good. I'm gonna go for that. There we go. Right, just paste it right there. And one other thing that you guys can do is, we can, like we have population here, this one is not giving us any data, so we can just change that to maybe map of Africa, West Africa. Okay, there. So we have our chart in there. One other chart that I'll prefer is I'm going to go for, let's go for a pie chart. So I'm going to insert that as well because I'm going to need it for the interface I intend to design. This is a pie chart. You can choose whatever chart you want. So the pie chart is ready. Just you can decide to enhance it the way you want, but I'm going to settle for that. Right, the next one that I want to do now is I'm going to need another chart that will give me lines and so on. So let's come in here, just select that again and come right down, insert, and let's look for something to do with lines. Yeah, that looks, let's see. Okay, we settle for this right there. Yeah, that's cool. So I have all my charts in place. Let's click on this so that you guys can see. That is how the whole interface looks now. Okay, and guess what? You can even get rid of all of this background if you guys want. Now let's come in here and just go to okay, page and layout, and right there, you see where we have view. Okay, I'm going to get rid of this grid and get rid of this as well. Look at that, it's all gone. Okay, but if you want them back, you can always put them back. Right, I just want it plain so that I can see what I'm doing. Okay, now that is done. But one important thing I like to do is, you see, I would like to be able to just select any of these and get hold of just the country. What I'm talking about is if I click on this, or maybe I should just select all of these. Let's copy that. Okay, Control C, copy, and let's open up another sheet 2, paste that in there. So I have a country and their population. So in here, what I intend to do is for each country, I am going to select each country and create a map for them right in here. Insert, and just come in here, Republic of Benin, that is Benin. There's a map for Benin just created, and Burkina Faso and population as well. Insert, where is it? Right there. So and so on. I'm going to do that for every single map, every single country that I have on my chart here. And each of these charts here, I'm going to give them a name, like this one, Benin. I'm going to change the name to Benin because I intend to call it. And come right here, repeat the same thing for Burkina Faso. Let's just copy Burkina Faso and paste it there. I'll make life easy for you. Change the name there, press enter, and if you want, you can then change the title, map of Burkina Faso, and this one as well, map of Benin. Right, so let's do one more, then I will have to speed that up. This is Cote d'Ivoire, so let's come into insert, do that again, select insert and map there, that's Cote d'Ivoire. Okay, I'm going to change the data just like I've done with the other ones. Get rid of that for now. Cote d'Ivoire. Okay, let's just call it Ivory, so that's fine. Press enter, map of Cote d'Ivoire. There. Right, so I'm going to speed that up because there's a lot of work to do. Okay guys, now I have all of the countries ready, but I just want to show you one more thing, how to change the colors, because I've changed most of the colors. Look at this color here, Nigeria. So if I double click on that right here, series color, we can always change that right there. So I'm going to make that percentage and make this 1% as well, and right there, you see, and you can always allocate how many percent you want. Like the green here is 0, 0. You can make it 50, whatever you want to do. But what will happen is the way it was, green, white, green, has changed. So I'm just going to make that 0.0 the way it was, and there. So that's how you change all of those colors to whatever you want there. So all you just need to do is double click on whatever map you want, okay, or you right click on it and select format data series, and that should open up this. And right here, this is the icon you want to use to enhance the appearance of your map. And in here you can also carry out some selections here if you want. Just play around with it and you know what's going on, how it's all done and so on. Okay, you are strongly advised to play around with it. You see nothing is there, and it's back to the way it was. And let's see this. You can see that. Play around with it, and that's all you need to do. Okay, so I have created all my maps. The next thing I'll do now before I continue is I'm going to save this project because it's not saved yet. Let's save it. So right here I'm going to call it map population. Okay, save as type. I'm going to make that Excel macro enable. Okay, make sure that is selected and click on save. There we go. It's now Excel macro enable. There. Okay, those are all the maps taken care of. So let's create another worksheet here. Okay, on this worksheet number 3, I'm going to copy this. I had to convert this to US dollars. So let's copy all of these. Let's Control C, and let me come in here and just paste it right here. There. I really don't need this, so we can get rid of this. I just want to use this for my GDP. So let's select all of this data, come into insert, and right here let's see what type of chart will I like. Bar chart, or as a line one, as a bar chart. That is for stock, which is now good enough. Okay, I'm going to go for a bar chart, this very one here. I'm going to settle for this and then click on OK. That is for my GDP, so I can just say West African GDP there. GDP there. That is one. So, and I can even draw out a map as well. Insert. I love this device here, it's very good. That is the map. Let's paste that somewhere. There we go, guys. Well, if you want, you double click on it and that will just show you, let's say for West Africa. Yeah, let's see here. I have West Africa, so let's change this one to Africa then. Yeah, there we go. Right, all my interface is ready now. All the resources that I'm going to be using for my interface, they are all ready. So what I'm going to do now is, let's copy this and just paste it in here. Come in here, paste. There, that's much better. Okay, now the next thing is, let's go to developer. If you don't have your developer tool on, you go to file, options. This dialog box pops up, select customize ribbon, and right there make sure developer is checked and click on OK. Then you should be able to get this menu right up here. Now click on that menu and select Visual Basic, or you can always press on. Let's close that. You can always press on Alt F11. That is it right underneath there. Look at it, Alt F11. Okay, click on that. There we go. So the next thing is you go to insert and select Userform. There. Now we need to define the size of this Userform. Let's height, I'm going to make that about 700. The back color, I'm going to make the back color green. Yeah, scroll right down, and the width, I'm going to make that 1000 to 1028. There we go. Now let's click on that, get a toolbox, and I need a label here, a text box here. Okay, and one more text box, so I have 2 of those. I'll bring that up here, and I need a label here as well. Copy, and another one. So all of these labels, let's change the font to something visible. Come right here and select something light. Right, this very one. So let's increase the size of that, and that I'm going to make that 30. Let's see, where is it? There. So let's enter 30 in there and make that bold, and let's change the contents on it to dashboard. There, let's drag it that much. Okay, and these ones, in fact all of these ones, let's make it about maybe 12 and bold, and let's change the content here. This will become country, and the next one will be population. There. And right underneath, I'm going to add 2 buttons, 2 command buttons, one here and one. Just copy and paste one there. Change the background color for both button to, come on, let's get that right. Let's change the color to green. The font something light. Size, make that 12 bold. Okay, now right underneath I need a list box. Directly underneath list box, paste it there, and I also need 2 more buttons. Copy, hold on to shift key. Now right below these 2 buttons I need 1 button here. There we go. Okay, the next thing is, let me get a frame. Yeah, so add a frame here. What about that? Okay, let's get rid of the content we have inside that frame. Delete, and I'm just gonna copy this very frame and reduce the size, and then change the color to something light, and paste this very one right in here. Now I need some image box. I need 4 of those. One here, so we can just copy this across then. Click and hold onto your control, click, drag. We have 2 and 1 here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to speed up the design of the whole interface, and I will get back to you guys. But for all that I need is right in here. Oh, there's one more component that I'll need. I need a label right in here. So let's come back in here. I'll copy this. I'm going to copy this and paste it right in here. I want it green. We'll copy it, paste it out there, and change. Okay, the background is green. Okay, let's come right there. Yeah, that's fine. Just drag it that much. Okay, right, if I run it now, this is what you guys will see. Delete this. This is what you guys will see. Then we work on enhancing the whole interface. Okay, so let's speed that up, and I'll get back to you guys shortly. Okay guys, this is how the interface looks now. Let me run it and you see what I'm talking about. But nothing is happening now. Nothing. Okay, but with that, I'm going to call it the end of the first part of this tutorial, and I'll see you guys shortly.